What is up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. It's Thursday evening. It's break number 200 here at Card Lines. Thank you all so much for allowing us to hit this milestone. I'm so excited about tonight. When we were hitting a hundred a number of months ago, it felt like that was monumental. And didn't know, when we started this venture out where we're going to go with it. But to now be doubling it up and hit break number 200, super, super excited. We're going to have a fun night tonight, guys. Let's dig in and have a great time. Rob is already watching us in the house from some vacation. Rob, thanks for joining us. James, welcome in, welcome in. You got a couple of spots tonight. We're going to hit some stuff for you. We're going to knock Olivia Pichardo out of the park for you. So sit and buckle in for that. Joe is already in the chat. Joe, welcome in for the evening. This is a fun one, guys. We got one break tonight, but it is a doozy. There it is right there. A full case of 2023 Elite Extra Edition. As if we would do anything else to celebrate break number 200 with you guys, but rip one of our favorite products. We're going to hit so many autos, so many memorabilia cards, so many number cards, and hopefully lots and lots and lots of number to 10, number to 5, numbered 101. Let's get some case break stuff going on. Let's get some printing plates. Let's do it up. We've got, I know Pudgy's in tonight, but I don't know if he's on the chat yet. If you're out there, Pudge, give us a shout. So as we get the case open here, again, I want to thank each and every one of you guys. On behalf of the Card Lines family, we welcome and love having you guys all in the Card Lines family. It is so fun to be able to do this with you guys. Make the hobby available to you, give you an opportunity to get access to some good cards and good hits, and it's so fun pulling them with you guys. So again, thank you all so much. Our hit counter tonight, we're going a little simple. We're going to see how many cards numbered less than 50 we get. We're going to see how many patch autos we get. And for the predictions with the chat that we're running with Nolan, the under 50 and the RPAs don't count because they could end up way higher. So what we're looking for is predictions on Skeens, Cruz, and that got to include my boy Ralphie, and we got to include our boy Nolan Shanuel. Shout out to Cesaro Sunglasses. Check them out if you haven't already. Great product. So we're just going to track those four guys. Skeens, Cruz, Ralphie, Shanuel. So in the hit counter, for your predictions for us, guys, you've got until about halfway through the case to make your predictions. There's Pudgy. Welcome in, Pudge. You got about halfway through your through the case to make those predictions between Skeens, Cruz, Ralphie, Shanuel. First, it's going to be who gets the most number of cards. I'm going to try and keep up with that. And then second is going to be the closest prediction to it. So James and Pudgy both say that Ralphie Velasquez is going to get the most. And James says 42 and Pudgy says 46. And it ends up at 45, for example. Pudgy is going to be our winner of that hit count. So just trying to explain how we try and do the hit counter tonight. And again, we're going to keep it pretty simple for our four guys. But hopefully we're going to be hitting lots and lots of stuff. I want to thank everyone that has a spot tonight. We've got some folks with multiple spots really going after this case. So I love it. Hopefully for each and every one of you, we pull you guys some great stuff. With the D-backs, we got Greg S. William F. is rolling with the Braves. Chris S. has got a bunch of slots. Chris is rolling with the Orioles. And we'll get to the other ones. Joseph M. rolling with the Red Sox. Matt R. with the Cubbies. James J. has a slot with the White Sox. Amanda with the Reds. Chris S. with another one. The Guardians. Peter L. Rockies. Matt A. Tigers. Stephen M.'s got a couple of spots as always. Got the Astros. James A. with the Royals. Terry H. rolling with the LA Sweep. Angels and Dodgers. Peter with the Marlins. We've got Chris with the Brewers and Twins with a little border battle. Leonardo with the Mets. George with the Yankees. Henry D. rolling with the Athletics. Leonardo with the Phillies. Pudgy going after some Skeens with the Pirates, Padres, and Giants. Glad to have you in the break, my friend. Matthew B going with the Mariners. William Dubb going with the Cardinals. Peter L with the Rays. The Rangers, Chris S. Greg S. the Blue Jays. Stephen M. chasing Dylan Cruz. Steve Merck chasing the Dominican. They had a great one Tuesday night. Eric had a great one with the Dominican going after the international spot tonight. And then James J. rolling with that Brown University. So that gets us up through. William, welcome into the chat. Thanks so much. There is our case, guys. And we'll open it up on screen so you guys can see it is a completely untampered case. And hopefully we've got a Paul Skeens and a Dylan Cruz 1 of 1 printing plate in here. Both guys. That would be tremendous. I'm gonna hopefully not destroy anything as I get them out of the box. Lifting it up. And here's all our boxes. I'm going to kind of line some up in the back real quick. 2, 3. 10. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to do about 10 at a time. I've got a stack of 10 here. We got a stack behind. As we get the boxes out of the way, it will be easier to see all of them. On the overhead for now, you guys can catch while I get the plastic off. There's empty box number 1. And we are underway here in making some space. So as we get going, love seeing all these boxes. I apologize right now. It's going to be a little messy till we get ourselves organized. So as we do that, there's empty box number 2. Let me know what's going on, guys. Did you have a good Thursday? Everyone having a good week? I hope so. Had a blast Tuesday night with y'all. And super excited here. Been looking forward to tonight's break for some time. And when we decided to do a full case of extra edition, I've been even more looking forward to it. There's empty box number 3. And had a good D-Max in the house. D-Mac, I missed you coming in there. Good evening, man. Had a good week this week. Had a pretty quiet day of work today. Was excited to finish up my normal day job and come to my night hobby, hanging out with you guys. So we'll have a couple down spots while we get packs out and rip them open, and then we're gonna have a whole lot of cards to be getting ourselves into. And so many boxes, so many autos. Here we go. There's another empty box. Anybody get a chance to watch any Olympic activities today? If you did, what did you guys watch? I wasn't able to watch it on TV, but I was able to catch the kind of the game stream while I was working of the USA basketball game. So France beat Canada to make it to the finals in the Olympics, and then the U.S. struggled against Serbia. Serbia gave them a heck of a run, and Serbia was up. Hopefully I'm not spoiling anything for you guys, but Serbia was up 8 early in the fourth quarter, and in the fourth quarter the U.S. finally decided to turn on the heat and led behind Steph Curry, with, I think, 9 3-pointers, and LeBron James with a triple-double, and Joel Embiid turning it on. He had a bunch of great defensive plays at the end. The U.S. team did end up winning, and so they're going to advance and play France. D-Mac Murica is going to advance and play France for the gold medal and hopefully maintain U.S. basketball honors as another gold medalist. And there's 10th empty box. All right, so you guys can see the other stack of 10 behind us. Appreciate you bearing with me as we got through those. And we're just going to get some stacks open. What is that emoji you just put on there, Nolan?
An eagle.
That's an eagle?
Yeah, it's an American eagle.
Oh, I thought it was I got to get my eyes checked out. I thought Nolan was putting the poop emoji on there. So get those predictions, guys. Who do we think? Skeens, Cruz, Ralphie, or Shanuel? Who's going to get the most out of our break tonight? And what's your prediction on quantity that we are going to get for those guys? And the closest one, or closest ones, depending on how we're feeling at the end of the night, is going to win some prizes. We like to make it a little fun. We'll see if we can't come up with a reason tonight to make the leprechauns run a little bit. Opening a couple more, and we'll start with our first stack. Also, I don't have it on here, but give me a prediction, guys, while you're active in the chat. How many 101s do you think we're gonna get? I think we're gonna get more than one 101 in this case, and I hope I'm right. Full case mojo is right, D-Mac. I'm hoping for multiple. So you guys make the predictions. How many things we're gonna get? Boy, I sure wish we could get a Paul Skeens 101. That would be fantastic. All right, here we go, guys. We are off. Thanks for bearing with me as I got some product open there. We're gonna start with an orange higher learning for Grant Taylor. That's I think he's Chicago. And these die cuts. We're going to start out with a difficult die cut. We got a prediction of 3 101s. That Grant Taylor is $2.99. That's $2.99. So as we go tonight, guys, for speed purposes, I'm not gonna sleeve up and load some of the higher numbered stuff and base things. But we've got Nolan in the house tonight. He's gonna get everything all probably taken care of. But anything like under 100, stuff like that, the good hits, I'm going to make sure we still take care of those on screen for you guys. But our first card, guys, is under 100. So first of all, let's get ourselves going with a little fist bump. Let's do this, guys. Let's get those 101s. And we got to get fireworks for the under 100. Sorry, we got to do it right away. We've got a Chase Davis for St. Louis. And that's to $4.99. Chase Davis for St. Louis. An autograph, Kai Bush, Impact Impressions, Los Angeles. A mem card for the Mets. Colin Houck, pick number 32. So congrats, Leonardo. For Cincinnati, it's Hunter Holland base. For the White Sox, it's a spellbound letter A. Jacob Gonzalez. James J. With the Gonzalez letter A. A red die cut. Another Chase Davis for the Cardinals. It's a red die cut numbered to 200. 7 of 200 for Chase Davis. And that's a die cut red refractor. Congrats, William, on that one. And it's another Colin Houck die cut. A blue auto. Blue refractor, the aspirations. Come on, die cut. There we go. And that one's going to be $2.98. 62 of 98 on the Colin Houck auto. Fireworks. Nolan's yelling at me to get the fireworks going. There we go. The Mets bot doing well already. Leonardo. We've had Leandro in the past as well. I just want to make sure we didn't mess that up, and it's Leandro, not, or it is Leonardo. If it's Leandro who's been with us in the past, I apologize on that. Otherwise, Leonardo, congrats. Sonny DiCharia, Hidden Gems Auto for Los Angeles. You guys like the fist bump? I didn't have time to like filter it out or anything, so it's a little rough, but maybe we'll pull that out a little bit because the fireworks might get a little tiresome if we get so many hits. Adrian Santana for Tampa Bay. There's a Chase Dollander for Colorado on the higher learning. That's Peter. We got a blue Jacob Gonzalez for Chicago, and that's to 349. 349 for Chicago. Hey, we got our first hit counter here. It's a Prospect Materials. It is 249. 29 to 49. Actually, did we have under 100 before? No, 99 and 98. The Prospect Materials, Grant Taylor for Chicago to 49. That's an RPA. There we go. I'm pretty sure Matt Taylor is the Cubs, or Grant Taylor is the Cubs, but we'll confirm that again. But congrats on that one. That gets us some fireworks while we get our hit counter going. Our first one under 50 and our first RPA. A die cut of Trevor Harrison for Tampa Bay. The fireworks out there. Die cut auto to 399. Trevor Harrison for Tampa Bay. For Kansas City, it's a Yandel Ricardo base. Yeah, the White Sox, Jacob Gonzalez getting after it for you. Braden Taylor, Tampa Bay, with the primary colors. Oh, Taylor's a White Sox. Thanks, James. Sorry about that. Skylar Hales, Texas, on the Aspirations die cut. I don't know why I didn't remember. That's a 69. 41 to 69. Sorry, I got a little more excited about that than I probably should have. 41 to 69 on that. Skylar Hales, Texas. It wasn't because of that, Nolan. Get your head out of the gutter. Skylar Hales, 69 out of 69 for Texas. Chris, congratulations. There we go. For Arizona, we got a Jack Hurley to 99 Future Threads. And that's an RPA, Future Threads. So with the hit counter there, we're going to do a little fist bump. Yeah, we're going to try that fist bump again. We missed. There he is. And we get the RPA up to 2. Alright, so we've got our first of what hopefully will be many Panini points. I don't know, maybe not hopefully many. Hopefully if we get less Panini points, we get better autos and things. But there is a 150 points. We'll randomize that off at the end. So we will get those leprechauns out. There's Bryce Eldridge for San Francisco. Enrique Bradfield Jr. for Baltimore. Nazan Zanatello, the Blue Aspirations for Boston to 349. For Toronto, Landon Morotis, autograph. Toronto getting an autograph. Greg. Oh, this is a sweet patch, guys. 2 of 3. Colt Emerson for Seattle with a Mariners patch on there. Pick number 22. Guys, we're gonna fist bump. We're gonna fireworks. We're just gonna go after it on this one. 2 of 3 on the Colt Emerson. What a hit for Seattle. Matthew B., congratulations, man. That is a beautiful card. A huge, chunky patch. Oops. Fist bumping again. There we go. 2 of 3. That's darn near that 101 we're shooting for, guys. Wow, what a great hit. Great hit. There's Texas Skylar Harrell's base. There's Enrique Bradfield Jr. Spellbound R for Baltimore. The DPL getting on the board. Took a little while for the DPL there. Steve, there's a Luis Garcia. Blue Aspirations to 349. Again, for these a little bit higher numbered ones, I'm going to get them all sleeved up. After the break, they will be taken care of, though. We promise you that. You can see them on our overhead. Wave my hand so you guys can see nothing's coming off screen. We got a Pittsburgh auto, Mitch Jebb. Out of 60. 38 out of 60. More fireworks for the Pudge. Mr. Pudgy, your first Pittsburgh hits. I know it's not Paul Skeens, but we'll get there. We will get there, my friend. Mitch Jebb auto. Out of 60. Drake Baldwin, Hidden Gems auto for Atlanta. William F. Chicago staying hot, James. Jacob Gonzalez, base. Higher Learning, Mac Horvath. Baltimore, I'm pretty sure. Toronto Green Status, Jace Balhrofen to 499. Jace to 499. Milwaukee die cut auto Mike Bovey. So for the Brewers, Chris, it's Mike Bovey to 399 on the die cut auto. For Los Angeles, which we've got Terry's got both Los Angeles teams. It's a Camden Minacci autograph. San Francisco, we got a Luke Schleiger. A Spellbound Enrique L for Baltimore. Here's a Blue Aspirations for Seattle, Aiden Smith to 349. So Matthew B, another hit. Congrats. There's an Impact Impressions auto for Arizona, Ivan Melendez. DPL with a signature for the 12-year-old Raiden Aniko. Congrats, Steve. Cade Morris for New York. Future Star Status, Philadelphia, Aiden Miller. Aiden Miller for the Phillies. Leonardo, congrats. Miami with a green status of Jake DeLeo to 499. Jake DeLeo to 499. For Chicago, it's a Will Sanders autograph. 260. Will Sanders to 60. So far, 60 is the hot number. But that's way less than 100. So that's bringing fireworks. Congrats. Will Sanders autograph to 60. Ooh, this hit pile is going to get big quick. We got for Kansas City, James. It's a Blake Mitchell orange. Pick number 8 to 199. 187 to 199 on the Blake Mitchell. Numbered patch for Kansas City. Kansas City going back to back here. An Eric Torres base card. Enrique's coming out strong tonight for Baltimore. There's a blue Spellbound R. That's going to be number 2, 199. That is 69 of 199 for Bradfield Jr. Congrats to the Oriole spot. Edison Charles on the Black Aspirations die cut for the DPL. That's going to be numbered out of 76. 39 out of 76 for the DPL. Steve Merck, that's a pickup for you. Congrats. Out of 76. Landon Sims on the Impact Impressions autograph for Arizona. Greg. There is another Colin Houck patch for the Mets. Leonardo, congrats. Another Colin Houck patch. And Ethan Pecco from Houston. Base. Rounds out that first set of 2 boxes. We've got a long, long way to go tonight. It's going to be a fun night, guys. So buckle up and keep those drinks refreshed. We'll probably be picking up the pace a little bit as we go, but we're not too bad on pace. It's the only break of the evening, so tonight is just about having some fun and ripping some Elite Extra Edition together and keeping the chat going while we do it. So let me know what you guys got going on. Let me know what cards so far have been great. That Seattle Colt Emerson 2 of 3, an absolute banger of a card. We've gotten 2 cards less than 50 already, and we've gotten 2 RPAs already. We have not gotten one of our 4 kind of chase guys yet, but we've got plenty of cards to go, and I'm gonna make a prediction. Pudgy, we're getting at least 1 Paul Skeens in here, and Steve M, we're gonna get at least 1 Dylan Cruz in this pack of cards. Need a little Boston action for you, Joe. I'll see what I can do, my man. See what I can do for you. Next stack up here, we've got Matt Shaw, primary colors for the Cubbies. We've got a blue aspirations, DPL Luis Garcia, 2/349. Yeah, D-Mac, I agree with you. I think the 2 or 3 counts as a 1/1. At least we're gonna say we got we got 3/4 of a 1/1. We got a 33% 1/1. There's a nice one for the Dodgers, Kendall George autograph. Kendall George is a nice prospect. Nick Biddison, Hidden Gems autograph for Los Angeles. So we got a lot of teams going back to back here with cards. Los Angeles again, Alberto Rios. And there's that Paul Skeens. I promise you, Pudgy, we got you. We got you. We're warming up. It's a red and gold Future Stars status. It is not numbered, but it is a Paul Skeens. We are on the board with a nice looking Paul Skeens for you there. So very happy to start our hit counter. Los Angeles, we've got a Joe Vitrano green status to $4.99. Chicago, another Grant Taylor autograph, and that one's to 9. 1 of 9, guys. 1 of 9 on the Grant Taylor autograph. Sorry about that. We're just checking something. There's number 3 out of 100. So right now we got Skeens in the lead for our 4 guys. See who predicted Skeens. We got Angel De Los Santos DPL die cut autograph to $3.99. $3.99. Williams looking for a Brave wave. We'll get you going. We'll get you some Braves, William. Tampa Bay Trevor Harrison. Yeah, the White Sox doing very well for you, James. There we go. We got a Dylan Cruz on the board now. Stephen M. Dylan Cruz with the Spellbound E. Dylan Cruz on the board. We have a die cut for Cincinnati, Ty Floyd. Black aspirations, and that is to 91. Ty Floyd to 91 for Cincinnati, Amanda. We usually see lots of Ty Floyd. So I'm going to put that to 91 while that 91 doesn't go under 100, so we're just going to do the fireworks. Cincinnati with a back-to-back, this time Connor Burns autograph on the Refractor Extra Edition, not numbered. San Francisco, here's a Carson Wisenhunt Impact Impressions auto. Pudgy, there you go. Miami, Noble Meyer. Sean Sullivan, Colorado, Higher Learning. Congrats, Peter. That is not numbered. We got Bryce Eldridge, San Francisco, on the blue aspirations to 349. 275 at 349. For Toronto, we got another Landon Marudis autograph, and that's to 200. Autograph to 200 on the Landon Marudis for Toronto. Congrats, Greg S. Another orange to 199, Chase Davis for St. Louis. Pick number 21 on the orange patch card for the Cardinals, Chase Davis. Congrats to the Cardinals spot, William. DPL, Angel Perez. A blue Future Star status, Colt Emerson. And that is numbered as well to 199. So we got the Colt Emerson 2 of 3. And here's a Colt Emerson out of 199. So Seattle spot. Matthew, that's what you were rolling for in your investment there. Some Colt Emerson love. There's an Atlanta for you, William. Little Brave Wave Drew Hackenberg. Green status to 499. Get you going there. For Miami, it's a Jacob Miller autograph Impact Impressions. The DPL getting a patch of Albert Fermin. Steve Albert Fermin. There's another Atlanta for you, William. Isaiah Drake. There's a Nolan Shanuel primary colors for the Angels. And that gets us on the hit counter for Nolan. Congrats, Terry. Now we just got to get my boy Ralphie in here. Philadelphia, Aiden Miller aspirations to 349. Congrats to the Philadelphia spot. Oakland with a Ryan Lesko autograph. Oakland, Henry D. with a Lesko autograph. Oakland back-to-back autographs. This time Nathan Detmer on the Elite Extra Edition die cut to 399. So we're getting a lot of back-to-back team spots. There's another Atlanta, Cade Keeler. Kansas City, Blake Mitchell, Future Star status. A green Miles Naylor for Oakland, status to 499. So Oakland doing well in this stack here. Die cut autograph for New York of Brandon Sproat to 399. Brandon Sproat to 399. Another Camden Minacci for Terry with Los Angeles. And that's the 399 as well on the refractor die cut auto. Toronto, Jace Bofruffin. There's another Paul Skeens, Pudgy. It's a Spellbound E for Paul Skeens. Spellbound E for you. And I know you got a bunch of letters the other night and had a bunch before. From the gold, Pudgy, remind me, how many letters do you need for the gold ones now? And what does that do for you? Congrats. We're on 2 for Skeens, and hopefully many, many more. Luke Schleiger on the blue aspirations at 349 for San Fran. St. Louis, we got a Travis Honeyman autograph. Travis Honeyman for the Cardinals. We got some more Panini points. 250 this time. So we got 350 total. For Cleveland, there's an Alex Clemmy. Baltimore getting another Enrique Bradfield Jr., this time with the F. So you have all the red and all the blue. So you need 2 of the gold. Was the E one of your 2 gold? Otherwise, what 2 gold do we need? Let's see if we can get them tonight. DPL, Angel Mentor, status to 499, Steve Merck. Arizona, we got a die cut autograph, Grayson Hitt. Grayson Hitt to 399, Greg S. Kansas City, another nice chunky patch. Got a little chunk of the number there, James. And that is 6 of 7. So almost another 101. 6 of 7 on the patch. Blake Mitchell. If you can see it in there, you can see it's part of the number. Part of the number, Blake Mitchell. That one's a little thin. Let's see, this one should work. We'll put the sticker on there so it doesn't fall out. Blake Mitchell, 6 of 7. James, give me a fist bump. Yeah, baby. 6 of 7 on the Blake Mitchell. So we got a 2 of 3 and a 6 of 7. And Blake Mitchell doing very well for the Kansas City spot. Hey, there's some Boston action. Not a huge one yet for Boston, but Joseph, there's a start. Christian Campbell. For the Brew Crew, we got Brock Wilken on the Future Star status. And that's to 199. Congrats, Chris. Wilken to 199. His card values are holding pretty strong right now. For Toronto, it's a Namala Blue Aspirations to 349. Congrats, Greg. Arjun to 349. Seattle with a Walter Ford Impact Impressions auto. So Matthew B doing very well with Seattle. Evan liked that patch, huh, James? San Francisco, we got a Cole Foster Future Threads. Mr. Pudgy, there you go. Cole Foster, Future Threads. And then we've got another Toronto Arjun Namala. All right, cruising right along. We'll do the next stack of 2 boxes. We got a couple Paul Skeens on the board. We got Dylan Cruz on the board. We got our buddy Nolan Shanuel on the board. We got another very, very low numbered 6 of 7 rolling for James. And we spread some more love out across the teams. So we are doing all right. So with 2 of 3, 6 of 7, we are dancing around that 101, guys. We're going to get one. I'm feeling it. We are going to get at least one of 1 tonight. Well, I sure would love to get more of that, though, and just have this be, I hope for all you guys' sake, that this is just, that the box continues, these boxes continue to be as hot as they've been so far. In general, gotta say, this is a pretty good case so far, and we're only 20% of the way through it. So finishing up talk about the Olympics, the men's basketball team. Do you guys see any reason why the U.S. won't beat France? Is France capable of knocking off the U.S.? Curious what you guys think about that. These are primary colors. Brock Wilken for the Brewers. A DPL green status, Walken Noel to $4.99. Steve Merck. Braden Taylor on the die-cut orange higher learning for Tampa Bay. Come on. We'll try one of the thicker ones. There we go. That's $2.99. Braden Taylor to $99. Sorry, fumbled with that for a second. Just trying to get it taken care of right away. Braden Taylor to $99 is going to give us some fireworks. Tampa Bay. Peter. And we got a gold. We got our first gold of the evening for Detroit. It is a Max Anderson die-cut auto. Max Anderson, Matt A. Great hit, great first hit for you. And it is out of 10. 10 of 10. It is a Cardlines Breaks, Bookend Breaks, eBay 101, whatever we want to call it. It's a 10 of 10 I love the bookends. Congrats on that one, Matt. That's going to get us our 5th hit out of less than 50 already for the evening. Trey Lipscomb on the Hidden Gems auto for Washington. So there we go, Stephen M. It's not a cruise, but it's an auto for you. Antonio Anderson, Boston. There's a hit for Boston. Oh, Pudgy's doing some optic stuff too. Nice. Colin Houck, Mets on the Future Star status. Colin Houck's done well for Leonardo. For Boston, here's a Nazan Zenatello to 200. Zenatello to 200. For Minnesota, it's a Tanner Hall blue die-cut auto aspirations to 72. Tanner Hall, Minnesota to 72. So Chris, with your border battle, congratulations, Tanner Hall to 72. And then a Hidden Gems auto, Colby Thomas for Oakland. For Henry. Travis Honeyman for St. Louis. Here's our 3rd Paul Skeens, and it's another gold, Pudgy. There's a gold S. Is that filling in one of the 2 you still needed? If it did, I'll give you a fist bump. There's another Paul Skeens for Pudgy. Congrats, man. Hopefully many, many more to come. And back-to-back Pittsburgh, it's a green status of Nelly Furtado's cousin, 313 to 499, Hunter Furtado. As always, feel free to start talking in Nelly Furtado lyrics if you'd like to. Yeah, I don't know how they, like, we've seen 72, 67, 76, 97, 98. They do some weird things with Extra Edition. I think this kind of makes it fun, though. We got Detroit Carson Rucker autograph. Detroit, Matt. And we got 400 points. 400 points. Colorado, Sean Sullivan. There's our next Nolan Shanuel, Higher Learning. Terry, congrats. Shanuel's up to do. My boy Ralphie is ghosting us. Where are you, Ralphie? Boston. There we go, Boston. Little Red Sox action. Justin Reamer to 199 on the red status. Reamer to 199. Oh, that was a red, huh? Oh, yeah, I guess. The gold up top caught me, but you're right. That's a red. Good catch, Pudgy. Sorry about that. Baltimore, Jake Cunningham autograph. Congrats, Chris. Our next patch is going to be another patch out of 199. 176 of 199 for the Brewers. It's a Brock Wilken. That one's Chris with the Brock Wilken to 199. The international spot coming up. Eric. Francisco Velorio. Enrique Bradfield Jr. on the blue Higher Learning to 199. So Baltimore, Chris. Enrique Bradfield Jr. has been all over it tonight for you. For Detroit, Jaden Ham on the blue aspirations to 349 for Detroit. Justin Campbell, Cleveland Impact Impressions autograph. Ariel Rivera, another DPL patch. Steve Merck. For Houston, it's a Jake Bloss base. Jacob Gonzalez, James, Spellbound A for you. Baltimore, Mac Horvath. Blue aspirations to 349. So Chris S. Baltimore doing very well, as they usually do. Miami, here's a Thomas White die-cut autograph. And that's the 399. Thomas White to 399. for Miami. Hidden Gems autograph, Jake Brannigan, Pittsburgh. Pudgy. I really like these Hidden Gems. I think these are better than 2022's were as well. Philadelphia, it's a Tyshawn Walton, excuse me. Tyshawn Walton, Philadelphia. Higher Learning Chase Dollander for Colorado out of the University of Tennessee. For Milwaukee, we got an Eric Batoni, green status to $4.99. Green status to $4.99. For Colorado, it's a Cole Carrig autograph. So Peter, Cole Carrig to 200. Prime numbers autograph to 200 for the Rockies. I think we're right about time here for something big, something low numbered. Prime numbers Tampa Bay autograph, Trevor Harrison. That one should be out of 200 as well. 170 out of 200. For Boston, we got another Nazan Zanatello. I don't know too much about Zanatello, so if anyone knows about him, Joseph, Boston fan, let me know what do you know about Zanatello. I don't know if Mike's in the chat. Usually, if Mike D's in the chat, he'll have a good stat for us. There's Braden Taylor, primary colors. Toronto, we got a Black Aspirations of Landon Marotis. This is going to be low numbered. 84. So there's another one of those odd numbers for you, James. 19 of 84. Now, why 84 of these? Why not 85 of them? We will never know. But 84 is less than 100 last time I checked. So Toronto is going to get a lot of autographs. Greg, congrats. Arizona, Jack Hurley autograph. Jack Hurley, Greg. San Francisco, Carson Wisenhunt on the Impact Impressions autograph. The DPL, Joan Martinez. There's another Enrique Bradfield Jr. for Baltimore on the Future Star status. A green status for Baltimore of Jake Cunningham to $4.99. Chris Rowland in Baltimore right now. For New York, it's a prime numbers autograph of Austin Tresser to 200. Oh, so you're less a Boston fan and more just you went for the deal. Hey, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that 100%. Chase Davis, orange to $1.99 for St. Louis. Chase Davis to $1.99. Congrats, William W. Arizona, Tommy Troy. A Spellbound E die cut for Cincinnati and Rhett Lauder. And this die cut is going to be numbered of 99. 90 of 99. That's going to get us some fireworks. And I'm going to let this guy, we're going to put him in later. I'm going to let Nolan get him in the sleeve because I don't want to ding up that corner at all. Good luck with that, Nolan. Red status for the DPL, Angel Perez to $1.99. See if you can get that in there. A wider one might help as well. I just didn't want to fumble too much. And then we'll put it in a case. Thank you, sir. Kumar Rocker, Texas. Autograph Impact Impressions.
Got it.
Thank you.
Corner seems alright.
Perfect. There we go. There's that Lauder to 99 for Cincinnati. Amanda. There we go. Colin Houck, another patch for the Mets. Leonardo. Colin Houck's been coming out strong for you. And Enrique, of course, doesn't want to be overshadowed by Colin Houck. So Enrique Bradfield Jr. for Baltimore. Next stack in, we did get one more Skeens out of there. We got a couple Shanuels, and we got a couple numbered under 100. Unfortunately, not Unfortunately, not a bigger one. Would like to have kept every pile of 2 boxes to have something numbered 10 or less, but so far tonight we've got 3 of those because we did get that gold 10 of 10 in the second stack as well. Oh, you're in Louisiana, Joe, so you are SEC town, college football all the way, huh? Now, Skeens went to LSU, right? So did you go watch any Skeens in college since you're down there, Joe? I don't know, Pudgy, I don't know where Ralphie is going, man, but I agree. He's one of the best catchers in this set, we'll say that much. Because I don't know too many of the catchers in this set, so I can't be wrong when I say that, but I don't know if we can go so far as saying the world's best catcher, but I'll go with that with you if you'll go with it. But we've got to get some Ralphie Velasquez, don't we? Oh, Joe, you did get to see some Skeens, huh, in action? Alright, we got about 1 pack left to go here. And, Pudgy, I'm going to foreshadow a little bit before you. We got a couple Skeens coming out of this stack, my man. So, buckle up. Here we go. First one, we're going to start out with a gold primary colors of Skeens. A gold primary colors of Skeens. Not numbered yet, so we're still waiting to hit something numbered. But congrats. Adding some variation to our Skeens for you. Now, I would like to be able to keep up pace for Steven with Cruz as well. But there's Jacob Wilson out of Oakland to $4.99. Congrats, Henry. There's another gold. All right. For Los Angeles, it's going to be a Jake Galoff. Likely related to Zach Galoff from Oakland, but it's Jake for Los Angeles. 9 of 24. 9 of 24 for Galoff from Los Angeles. And this was an easy one for me because Terry has both LA ones, so I can't go wrong. Congrats, Terry. 24 for Los Angeles. And that's going to get our under 50 counter up to 6. Here's a Jordan Sprinkle. Hidden Gems auto for Chicago. For Los Angeles, a Kendall George. There's a Nolan Shanuel Future Stars status for the Angels. Get to do our counter up. Right now, Paul Skeens leading our counter. Shanuel's holding pace. Here's a red prime numbers die cut of Mike Bovey for the Brewers. And that's to 200. A red die cut to 200 for the Crew. So Nazan's playing in Salem. Nice. Thanks for that tidbit, Steven, and welcome into the chat, man. Appreciate you. Always love the tidbits of information. Love it, love it, love it. Alberto Rios, autograph for Los Angeles. Christopher Paciola, Hidden Gems autograph for Chicago. Pretty sure that's the Cubs. Los Angeles Dodgers, Yenner Fernandez. I think that's the Dodgers. I should be careful. Don't want to keep making the wrong predictions. It's another Paul Skeens. We're going to get right past whether or not I'm wrong on Los Angeles. And we're going to focus on another Paul Skeens. This time it's an E for you, Pudgy. Congrats, congrats. Paul Skeens lighting it up, which we would hope for. We hope for lots of those. Here, Milwaukee green status Brock Wilken to $4.99. Chris? We got another gold. It's a gold die cut aspirations. Joe Vitrano, Los Angeles. Terry to 24. 4 of 24 on the Joe Vitrano die cut. Another gold. Another one less than 50. Great stuff. Vitrano to 24. And some more Panini points, another 150 points. So we got 300, 700, 950 so far. There's Tampa Bay Colton Ledbetter. Not to be confused with Bedwetter. Enrique Bradfield Jr., Baltimore. He comes out about every fourth card tonight, it feels like. Congrats on that one, Chris. New York, Brandon Sproat on the Blue Aspirations to 349. Sproat to 349. Arizona, it's a Yumin Lin. I love his autograph. Yumin Lin out of 60. 14 out of 60. We get some fireworks going on that one. Congrats, Greg. The Lin Prime Numbers autograph out of just 60. 14 to 60. And it's another Enrique. It is an Enrique Bradfield Jr. kind of evening. I don't even have a counter. We'll have to add towards the end. We'll try and give you guys a counter of how many Enriques we got. 115 of 199 on the Enrique. Another orange patch. So a lot of these patches we're getting are the orange out of 199. So congrats, Chris, on Baltimore. Dominican, Diego Madrid. James, here's a blue Jacob Gonzalez to 199. 192 to 199 on the Jacob Gonzalez for the White Sox. A green for Oakland status, Ryan Lesko to 499. I gotta catch up on the chat here. What do we got going on, Pudge? We should take all the people, do a giveaway. A couple of tickets to the Nationals. So what? That would be fun. All meet up. We didn't end up making it this year, but that would be fun to meet up. And next year we'll have to start talking about what we're gonna do with the National. Make it fun. Mason Montgomery, Tampa Bay, Hidden Gems autograph. There's another Colton Ledbetter for Tampa Bay, Future Threads. Congrats, Peter. There he is. There's my boy. Ralphie Velasquez. Best catcher in the world. At least best catcher tonight, we'll say. And we'll agree to that. There we go. Ralphie's on the board. We got to get a fist bump for Ralphie. There we go. Enrique's back. Bradfield, D, Baltimore, Chris, absolutely killing it with Enrique. Green status of Jason Woodward from Milwaukee to 499. Dylan Cruz autograph. Blue Aspirations autograph. Dylan Cruz die cut to 97. Another one of those weird numbers. I just raised my voice because that got me excited. Congratulations, Steve M. Dylan Cruz autograph to 97. That's what we're talking about right there, baby. Great hit. 42 to 97. There we go. Steve M, congrats. And usually Steve M is joining us in the chat. He's always got some nuggets for us as well. So if I missed you, Steve, welcome in. But otherwise, hopefully you're catching this. Matthew Wood, Hidden Gems for the Brewers autograph. For those of you, if you're a first timer with us tonight, by the way, you picked a great night to be a first timer. But if you are a first timer, welcome to the family. Welcome to the Cardlines family. We appreciate you. Diego Madrid, DPL. And for all of you regulars out there, guys, thanks so much for helping make 200 breaks happen. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We got a Ty Pete for Seattle. It's the first Ty Pete, strangely enough. Atlanta, William. We're back to the Braves for you a little bit. It's a prime numbers of 200. Cade Keeler, 20 of 200. But yeah, so again, if it's your first time with us, you picked a great one to join us in. And if you haven't already, then if you're new to us or haven't done so, go hit that like button for us and subscribe so you know what we got going on. Jason Savakul, St. Louis autograph. Is the National in Chicago? That would be That'd be really easy for some of us in the Midwest to get to, even more better than Cleveland was. The Dominican, Nathaniel Mercedes. DPL autograph. Los Angeles, Wyatt Crowell for the Dodgers. Terry. There's a Spellbound A, Jacob Gonzalez for the White Sox. James. Here is a, for Boston, Christian Campbell, Blue Aspirations.
Yeah.
I think we got you, Joe. It was a little rough for Boston, but we're pilling up for you here. 349 of Christian Campbell. We're starting to add some Boston volume.
2025 Nationals at the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont, Illinois.
Gotcha. Logan Tanner, Impact Impressions, Cincinnati. Hunter Barco, Pittsburgh pitcher autograph, Pudgy. It's not a Skeens, but it's still a Pittsburgh pitcher autograph for you. Congrats. New York, Andres Chaparro. Chaparro, I think. Higher Learning, Chase Dollander, Colorado. DPL Green of Angel Mentor to 499. Green to 499. Here's for Chicago a Josh Rivera die cut auto, and that's to 399. Josh Rivera die cut auto to 399. There's a Nolan Shanuel patch for the Angels. Terry. It's a nice red patch for the Angels. Nolan Shanuel, pick number 11. And that gets Nolan on the board up to 4. Pushing Paul Skeens. There's a Blake Mitchell for Kansas City. There's a blue K for Paul Skeens. A blue K, Pudgy. It's another one. That one's to 199. 181 to 199, our first numbered Skeens. So we got the Dylan Cruz autograph, and now we got our first numbered Paul Skeens. Good stuff here. Did I update Cruz before? Let me check. 1 Cruz, 1, 2, 3, 5 Skeens, 2 Cruz. 5 Skeens, 6 Skeens. 6 Skeens and 2 Cruzes we're at. Let me get that correct. 6 Skeens. We got that right. All right. There you go. There he is again. There's my boy Ralphie. It's orange to 275. 275 Ralphie for Chris. So we got to get a Ralphie up there. He's starting to catch up now. For Philadelphia, it's a blue Aspirations die cut auto. Walton, it is 4 of 81. It's another one of those random number picks we all love so much. 4 of 81. Tyshawn Walton. Philadelphia. Congrats, Leonardo. Houston getting a Future Threads patch. Bryce Matthews. Good prospect for Houston. Stephen M. And DPL, Alexander Coelho. All right, we are roughly 40% of the way through. You can take these too.
Oh, okay.
Those are all going to need to be sleeved up and loaded. But those aren't going to get in the review.
Okay.
My hits pack will be big enough when we go. Man, that pack did not want to let those cards out. Ooh, baby, Pudgy. We're staying hot, man. You're going to be happy with this stack, I think. Hopefully many other ones are you're going to be happy with this too. I know Pudgy is going to be very, very happy. And it wouldn't be a stack of cards tonight without some Enrique Bradfield Jr. I almost feel like I need to go back and count and add him to our hit counter at the rate he's going. I think we got to be close to 20 on Enrique Bradfield Jr.'s right now. Yeah, we'll have to... It feels like it's so long away, but it also feels like we're going to wake up tomorrow and be talking about maybe break number. Well, at this point, we may be talking about like break number 500, depending on what pace we go at. We're going to be talking about break number 300, 400, 500. About this time next year, we'll be talking about the National in Chicago and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Last stack, and then we'll get the next 10 boxes going here. It's a Rhett Lauder Spellbound D for Cincinnati. For Kansas City, it's Yandel Ricardo Prime Numbers. That's going to be to 200, James. 170 at 200. For Seattle, it's a Ty Pete Blue Aspirations autograph. That's going to be numbered to 85. 21 of 85 for Seattle. So Matthew B. Seattle hasn't been the highest volume tonight, but Seattle has had some great hits tonight. Jonasio Alvarez for the Braves. Hidden Gems autograph. They go well enough. For Detroit, a Max Anderson. A future star status Chase Davis for St. Louis. For Houston, it's a green status of Luis Baez to 499. Luis Baez to 499 for Houston. A die-cut auto Minnesota Tanner Hall. We got a blue of him earlier. And here's a green status. That is to 28. 28. 6 of 28. Why they only made 28 of these, I don't know. But nonetheless, Chris, there are 28 of this version of card in the world, and you've got one of them, my friend. And that gets our counter up to 8 for hits under 50. Congrats, Chris. DPL, Angel De Los Santos on the die-cut autograph to 399. For New York, it's Kyle Carr. Oakland, Jacob Wilson, Spellbound I, or L. L, I think. Baltimore, Jake Cunningham to 349 on the blue aspirations. Houston, Chase Jaworski, Prime Numbers autograph. That Chase Jaworski is going likely Steve M to be to 200. 95 at 200 on the Jaworski autograph. We got some more points, guys. 250 more points. 1,700 points so far, right? 500, 900, 1,200. Sorry, 1,200 more points. Got a little too excited there. Counted too many times. DPL, Yasel Garcia. Drew Hackenberg, Atlanta, Higher Learning. The DPL, it's a green status of Leandro Garcia to 499, 125 to 499. So Steve Merck, DPL doing good quantity tonight, but not as many low numbered yet. So I'm sure DPL will come in strong as it goes in the end. Jake Weniger, New York autograph. Here's a Rhett Lauder, pick number 7. It's another orange patch. 97 to 199, Rhett Lauder for Cincinnati. So Amanda cashing in on a Cincinnati hit. Congrats. Colorado, Cole Carrick. Enrique, it had been too long for him. It's another one of these pesky die cuts. Orange Spellbound D, 299. 21 and 99 on the Bradfield Jr. Baltimore doing extremely well tonight. Chris, congrats. I'll hit some fireworks while I get the next card ready. The next card is going to be a prime numbers to 200 for Detroit. Jaden Ham. Jaden Ham for Detroit, 23 of 200. For the Brewers, it's a Robert Moore autograph, Impact Impressions. We got another DPL patch, Steve Merck. This is going to be Albert Fermin. Hey, it's another variation. It's another Paul Skeens Pudgy. Paul Skeens. Little gold action, not numbered. There we go. We're doing very well with Mr. Skeens tonight. And we're going to keep doing well with Dylan Cruz as well. Stephen M., it's a Dylan Cruz W. Red W. This will be our third one. So for those of you guys in the chat tonight that have gone to the National in the past, since we're talking about the National, whether you went this year or in the past, how many times have you ever gone to the National? Let's see who's got the record. I'm going to guess, Pudgy, you got to be up there is my guess. We got Houston, Chase Jaworski to 275 on the orange or bronze, if you will. Here is a green deep Texas status, Braylon Morrell to 24. Braylon Morrell to 24 for Texas. Besides the Kumar Rocker, Texas had been pretty quiet. So Chris, although you're doing all right with your other spots and with Baltimore, got your little Texas love there. Braylon Morrell to 24. That's going to get us another counter less than 50. We got a Ignacio Alvarez Hidden Gems autograph for the Braves, the Bravos. Here's Pittsburgh Carlson Reed. Jace Davis, Higher Learning. New York Red Prime Numbers die cut, Austin Tresser. Austin Tresser to 200. 34 to 200. So yeah, this year I know some mixed emotions about it. I mean, here's a Kansas City autograph. It's obviously a great die cut autograph there. It's a cool to have it be so big and so popular. But I didn't go, but just watching different videos of people that were there and things like that. There's just so much and so many people. Curious what they can do with it in Chicago. If they can make it feel maybe a little more spread out or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they do next year. DPL die cut of Daryl Duran to $3.99. So Steve Merck, the DPL is starting to pick up a little bit for you. There's Alexander Coelho for the DPL. Pudgy, it's another Paul Skeens primary colors. Not numbered. That's the second one of these guys we've got, though. So congratulations. Skeens leading the way for us. Congrats, Pudge. Skeens is pushing the under 50 here, but he is definitely running away with it in that pick. Cincinnati, it's a Connor Burns status to $4.99. We've got a redemption, guys. It's going to be, if you guys can see it, base signature, Brody Hopkins. Brody Hopkins. Nolan, can you do a quick refresher for me? But I believe he's Washington. I'm going to be wrong. For some reason tonight I'm missing some of the teams. But Brody Hopkins redemption.
Brody Hopkins is Seattle.
Seattle. I don't know where I came from there. But Seattle with a redemption. Congrats to the Seattle spot. Matthew on that. San Francisco with a patch of number 16, Bryce Eldridge. San Fran Bryce Eldridge. For New York, there's our first George Lombard Jr. for the Yankees. Congrats, George, on your George. There's our next Nolan Shanuel, future star status for the Angels. Terry. Shanuel up to 5. For Oakland, it's a Jacob Wilson red status to $199. Jacob Wilson to $199. Congrats, Henry. Again, his value is going up a little bit. He's got called up to the majors. Does that mean you win the free case? I don't know. Arizona Grayson hit. It's a gold. Greg S. It's a gold of 24. 11 of 24. There's another gold. Grayson hit. Die cut to 24. That's going to get numbered less of 50 up to 10. We've got another Colin Houck patch for the Mets. Congrats, Leonardo. Rhett Lauder for Cincinnati. Pudgy, here's another Paul Skeens. It's an E. I think that, so we consider that one the red E, right? Yep, a red E for Skeens. Doing very, very well, though, with Skeens, Pudgy, which is awesome. Minnesota, the Blue Aspirations of Tanner Hall to 349. Here's a Pittsburgh pitcher autograph, Thomas Harrington. Congrats, Pudgy. David McCabe, Hidden Gems auto for the Bravos. Congrats, William F. And Teddy McGraw for Seattle on the base. All right, guys, so that was the halfway point. The predictions, by the way, according to Nolan's rules, the predictions lines are closed. So if you did not get your prediction in on Skeens, Cruz, Ralphie, or Shanuel, you can still guess at this point, but it's going to be kind of a little bit of a hindsight is 2020 type of guess. And you won't be eligible to win Nolan's fabulous prizes that he gives away for the predictions. There's empty box number 11. We're all keeping track at home. Oops, empty box number 12. Doing too bad time-wise on this either. I think we're tracking. We should end up at about the 2-hour mark, and given that we had some chatting early on, there's empty box number 13. Some chatting early on, and obviously we've got getting the boxes open and stuff like that. I feel like we're doing okay on time with this. Hopefully you guys are feeling the same. Hopefully we're going at a slow enough pace to enjoy the cards, but hopefully I'm not making you fall asleep either. And hopefully you guys are having a great time tonight. Once again, I can't tell you guys enough how much I appreciate the opportunity to be able to do this with you guys. It truly is a hobby. It truly is a passion for me. There we go. It's a ton of fun. And I'm so thankful to get to be able to do this with you guys. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into here in the second half of the box. See if you guys, we haven't gotten any of those 101 yet, but we've gotten now a bunch of them numbered to 10 or less, including a 2 or 3 that we got very early on. But I'm still really hoping we could pull out a 101. Something great. Appreciate that, James. Oh yeah, going back to this, so James had a Skeens prediction of 16. Yeah, we need a Skeens auto. We got the Dylan Cruz auto. That was awesome. What we definitely have not gotten enough of yet, so I'm very glad to get some more of them for Chris, is an Enrique Bradfield Jr. Spellbound. Congrats, Chris. Baltimore continuing to do well. Green status for the DPL of Nathaniel Mercedes to $4.99. Colorado, here's a nice autograph of Chase Dollander. Chase Dollander from the Rockies. Peter. Not numbered. That's a good one. Trey Lipscomb. That's a Washington autograph. Congrats, Steve M. Hidden Gems. Kansas City, there's another Ricardo. There's another Enrique Bradfield Jr. Letter A. Chris, you're going to have lots of alphabet soup tonight after this break. Cincinnati, it's a Ty Floyd. Blue Aspirations, a 349. Ty Floyd, a 349. Washington, it's a Travis Sikora autograph. Travis Sikora for Washington. DPL, it's a prime numbers Darwin Hernandez. Autograph to 200. Darwin Hernandez to 200 for the DPL. Here's one of my favorite names, Savakul for St. Louis. Here's another Dylan Cruz. It's a higher learning. Dylan Cruz on the higher learning for Washington. Stephen M. Congratulations. We get to add another counter to the Dylan Cruz. We're up to 4. For San Francisco, it's a Bryce Eldridge, green status, 248 to 499. For Toronto, it's a Connor O'Halloran autograph. Congrats to the Blue Jays spot, Greg. Here's a Dylan Cruz Future Threads patch for Washington. Steve M. Baz is heating up. Dylan Cruz on the Future Threads patch. Excuse me. So Dylan Cruz up to 5 now. He's starting to catch up. Texas, Skylar Hales. James, Jacob Gonzalez, Spellbound. You're going to have some alphabet soup tonight, too. And we've had a lot of Colin Houck tonight. It's a refractor to 200. 124 on the prime numbers refractor for Colin Houck for the Mets. So Leonardo R. Congrats. Colin Houck to 200. Grabbing some more top loaders. It's always a good thing when I run out of top loaders. Pudgy, you didn't even remember that you had San Francisco and San Diego. That's funny. And San Diego hadn't done very much yet. So Houston, Ethan Pecco autograph. Ethan Pecco. For Tampa Bay, we got a Future Threads of Adrian Santana. Congrats, Peter. Milwaukee, it's an Eric Bertoni. And Milwaukee again with a primary colors Brock Wilken blue. That's 23 of 199 on the Brock Wilken. 23 of 199 for Chris. Congrats, my friend. DPL Burfree. One of my favorite names, Burfree Lugo. The 13-year-old. Yeah, Sam Fran has had some good hits. That was a good impulse buy, Pudgy. We won't say the same for San Diego yet, but there's a lot of cards left. Burfree to 499. If you guys remember on Tuesday, Nolan claimed that if he has a son, his firstborn son, when he gets older, will be named Burfree, apparently. Kai Bush, Los Angeles, Impact Impressions. A DPL signature, Luis Placencio. Stephen M. Steve Merck, I mean. And a DPL base, Samuel Luis. All right. So, quick little one box there, getting us even. And we'll get to our last 5 boxes. I'll see timing-wise how we're doing. If I do 1 box at a time or 2 boxes at a time, I'm going to do these boxes 2 at a time here. Let's see how we're going. Who you guys think has had who's had the best break so far? Definitely Baltimore's got to be up there in consideration. The White Sox are probably up there in consideration, although they haven't had. Well, they had the RPA very early on, so they got a pretty big hit. The Reds have gotten a couple really good hits. Let's see. Seattle obviously had the 2 or 3. Pittsburgh's done well with that many Paul Skeens. Washington's done well with a couple good hits and a bunch of Dylan Cruz. So what do you guys think? Who's had the best break of the evening so far? And who's going to get the printing plate when we get it? Because we're getting a printing plate tonight, dang it. Those are my favorite. I love those printing plates. I went on a little run for a while, a couple months ago, where I was able to win a handful of printing plates. Not really any big names. One was Tyson Chandler, and that's a name in basketball you guys might recognize. I got a Tyson Chandler printing plate for like $2. And I got a Drew Brees printing plate for like $10. So that was pretty cool. And I got a bunch of other like kind of no-namers from Leaf and stuff like that for like $1 or $2 a piece. So I went a little run there, but then all of a sudden it got a lot harder to find those really cheap ones. Here's a primary colors Tommy Troy for Arizona. You're going with Seattle because of that Cold Emerson. Probably Baltimore, yeah. Aspirations Chase Davis for St. Louis to 349 on the blue. There's my boy Ralphie coming in with a die cut autograph for Cleveland Chris. Ralphie 399, 214 to 399 on the autograph. Congratulations on the Ralphie. He's been a little quiet tonight, but he's going to come out strong, I'm telling you. That autograph is just a start for him. Gabriel Rincones for Philadelphia. Autograph, Hidden Gems. Here's another Paul Skeens. It's a base. But a Paul Skeens base. Nice one, Pudge. We're still going to load him up because he's Paul Skeens. And we get to do a counter. We're into double digits with Paul Skeens. All right. George Lombard Jr. for George for the Yankees. Congrats, George. The International, Jose Perdomo, Eric. That's to 499. 247 of 499 on the International. Here is a die-cut auto for Atlanta, William and Isaiah Drake autograph. To 399, 19 to 399. Congrats. Hidden Gems auto of Brenner Cox from Washington. So Steve M continuing to roll with Washington. Here's a die cut of or not a die cut, just a DPL of Jan Martinez. Pudgy, here's a Paul Skeens S. All right, great case for Paul Skeens. Would love to have one of these be an auto or something, but Paul Skeens, there's an S, a red S. And we're up to 11 for Paul Skeens. He's running away with it, guys. Blue Aspirations Texas, Braylon Morrell to 349. 141 to 349. 150 more points, guys. Hey, Boston. There we go. Joe M. Here's a Kyle Teal. Pick number 14. Patch for you. Milwaukee, there's a Josh Knopf. Here's a Spellbound Rhett Lauder L for Cincinnati. DPL Alexander Coelho, status to 499. There's Pittsburgh's Zanelli, a.k.a. Hunter, for Tato. Autograph, Pudgy. Here's a nice patch for the DPL. It's going to be to 49, which is going to get us some fireworks while I load it up. It is going to be Brian Aruza. Steve Merck, congrats on the DPL. Red to 49. We got a multicolor patch here for you. There we go. Congrats. So let's take a look at that without the fireworks. Number 2 to 49. 2/49. Congrats. And that's under 50. So that's tying up with Skeens. Here we go, James with the Furtado. Thank you. Enrique Bradfield Jr. for Baltimore. Continuing to roll, Chris S. Enrique again, back to back with a D. Spellbound D. Enrique Bradfield. Chris rolling with Baltimore. There's Aiden Smith for Seattle on a Blue Aspirations to 349. Here's an autograph for Miami, Jacob Miller, Impact Impressions. For the DPL, it's a prime numbers autograph of Andy Matos. That's going to be to 200. Why don't I keep which one? What name are you talking about, Pudgy? I get so excited about so many names. Oh, Furtado? I even forgot what I was excited about already. I get too excited. Enrique Bradfield Jr. again for Baltimore. Yeah, DPL's had good quantity, Steve, but not quite the quality of hits yet as we got Tuesday night. But there's a lot more to go yet. There's a Gonzalez N. International Aspirations. Giovanni Rodriguez to 349. So Eric. $349, Eric. For Seattle, it's a Johnny from Mello autograph, die cut. And that's the $399 for Seattle. Boy, the top DPL is tough. I haven't done as much homework on the DPL guys as you would think. Jacob Marcy, San Diego. There you go, Pudgy. San Diego getting into it. So I'm curious. Let's open it up to the chat, guys. Which of the DPL guys do you think are gonna make a difference? I think there's a few of the guys like there's Leo and Giovanni from the international spots that I think are at the major league level now. Tampa Bay, Trey Morgan. I don't know why I just sleeved up Trey Morgan. I was just talking there. Brock Wilkin. There we go. We have not seen an Olivia Pichardo yet, have we? Nolan, if you want to do a little homework for us on the back end and let us know who out of the DPL is making their run. See if we can get a little homework here. $4.99 Toronto, Jace Bulford. But if anyone in the chat knows of any of the DPL guys that are good hits, I'm sure a couple of them are making their way up. And Cleveland Alex Clemmy die cut auto to $3.99. Quite frankly, you know what? Probably 30-40% of the DPL, or about 30% of the major league is guys from the Dominican these days. So there's a good chance some of these guys are going to make it. There's Chase Medroth for Boston. Joe M. Boston autograph for you, Hidden Gems. We've got San Francisco, Walker Martin. Primary colors, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Chris continuing to roll with Bradfield Jr. We gotta be pushing 30 of him. Here's a nice Kyle Teal for Boston on the red status. That's gonna be to 199. 39 of 199. So Joe M, we're starting to heat up a little bit for you here with Boston. There's a nice Kyle Teal. Milwaukee, Eric Bertoni, prime numbers autograph. That is going to be 8 of 60. 8 of 60 on that one. So that's going to get some fireworks. Bertoni to 60. Congrats, Chris, on the Brewers spot. Giants, Wizenhunt. Pudgy Wizenhunt on the auto. Miami, Brock Vradenberg. Hey, there's some San Diego, Dylan Head. Future star status. And there's another Ralphie, all right. Blue Aspirations to 349 on the Ralphie Velasquez. A blue to 349, and Ralphie's starting to catch up to Dylan Cruz. That's why I left the cursor there. Let's see. If I put the cursor over, we're going to get a 101 Nolan Schanuel. Let's see if I put the cursor on that, see what happens. Detroit, Jaden Ham autograph. Another Adrian Santana patch for Tampa Bay. And this time it's going to be one of the orange to 199. 21 of 199 on the Future Threads for Adrian Santana. Congrats to the Tampa Bay spot, Peter. The DPL, Rony Garcia. Pudgy, it's another Paul Skeens. It's going to be numbered. It's a blue S. And that's 124 of 199. So another Skeens numbered to 199. All right. Here we go. Skeens to 199. And that's going to get us up to 12. Who would have thought Skeens would have led all of our hits? Love it. Brandon Winker, green status for Minnesota to 499. Winker to 499. Pittsburgh, it's another Harrington Impact Impressions autograph. Pudgy, you're killing it now. Here's a nice, some gold uniform patch there for Ariel Rivera for the DPL. Congrats, Steve Mert. And there's an Aiden Miller for Philadelphia. All right, next couple boxes up. Another Dylan Cruz and another couple Paul Skeens. Skeens is killing it. Pudgy's, you're right. You and James both said Pudgy was going to do well. At the start of it, I said he was going to do well, but I didn't know that I had as much faith in myself as I should have on the ability to pull him. Because you know how much skill this is. It's all skill that I'm pulling all these. We are definitely due here for a nice gold or maybe another one of those chunky patches, low numbered. Something big. We're due for something big, I think. We've got a couple packs here that are pretty thick, so it's either going to be big Future Stars, Future Threads, or maybe we'll get another RPA. We haven't had an RPA in quite a few packs. So maybe one of these thicker guys is going to be one of those. And one more. So the good news is after these two boxes, we've got 5 more to go. Cruising along here for the evening. Hope you guys are having a good time. Go refresh those drinks here where we go. And Pudgy, ba-bam! It's another Paul Skeens for you. It's a Paul Skeens S. We've got quite a few S's today. But we will take all the Paul Skeens we can get for you. Here we go. Congrats, man. And Skeens up to 13. Oh, hey, well, yes, there you go. This is the, with all the ones you've been in, if this is some of the most you've seen, I'll take that. Red status, Chase Dollander for Colorado. That one's Peter to 199. It's another bookend break, guys. An eBay 101, 199 to 199. Peter, congrats. I'm like a total nerd for that. I love when you get the whatever number out of whatever number. I also really like when you get like 66 out of 66 or 99 out of 99 because then you can like flip them around. I'm a nerd, but speaking of big chunky patch, we did get one. Pudgy, it's going to be you again, my friend. Here's a huge, nice 4-color patch. Cole Foster, 3 of 7. Patch autograph, 4 colors. Pudgy, I'm not even going to fireworks on this one, man. I'm giving you a fist bump on this one. And that blocks up the card a little bit. So we're going to take that off. But look at that beauty of a card. Cole Foster, 3 of 7. That one's not a good enough case. Let's get you a good case. 3 of 7 on the purple 4-color patch. That is cool. I'm guessing this is probably one of the numbers right here or something along there where you got 4 colors in there. What a great hit. Holy cow. That was fun. So we get to do 12 there and 3 there. Sweet, sweet hit. Hey, we're getting hot again. And for the DPL, Steve Merck, we're picking up a little bit for you. It's an RPA for you as well of Jeffrey Jimenez. And I feel like Jimenez is a little bit older. Like, I feel like I've seen his name in relation to something else before. Other than I just like his name, Jeffrey, as well. But this one might be one of those to keep your eye out for on this. Jeffrey Jimenez to 199 on the RPA. You got 3 colors there as well. That's a great one for the DPL. And we get to add another RPA. All right, here we go. Chicago, Will Sanders. There's Nolan Shanuel. Nolan Shanuel, higher learning. So we get to make Shanuel up to 6. We've got a Kansas City Spencer Nivens status to 499. For New York, it's an AJ Ewing die cut autograph. And that is numbered to 399. AJ Ewing to 399 for New York. We got another patch here. Pick number 9 for Colorado, Chase Dollander. So Peter, you've been quietly chipping away there with the Rockies. Congrats on that. And Tampa Bay as well. Peter's got a couple good value spots. Oakland, Jacob Wilson, Henry. Primary colors, Tommy Troy, Greg. TJ Nichols to 349 on the blue aspirations for Tampa Bay, Peter. Hunter Holland, prime numbers autograph for Cincinnati to 200. 168 of 200 on the Hunter Holland. Because Hunter ain't no holler back, girl. That was a bad one, but I was thinking Nelly Furtado and how else I could do some lyrics, and I thought of holla back. There's another DPL for Carlos De Los Santos. Multicolor, mostly orange there. Congrats, Steven Merck. DPL, Angel De Los Santos again. Here's a George Lombard, future star status for the Yankees. Congrats, George. Another Colt Emerson. It's a nice die cut. Little gold Colt Emerson. Unfortunately, I'll show right away as it came out of the pack. You guys can see that's a little soft edge right there. These die cuts can very easily take a beating. Unfortunately, it's got a little soft edge there. So I apologize, Matthew, for that it came out of the box a little bit soft. But that is a 7 of 10 gold. So that one may be one. I don't know if you're going to get a 10 out of this guy, unfortunately, with that soft corner. But 7 of 10 on the Colt Emerson. Gold for Seattle. Boy, Seattle rocking those low numbers, though. Congrats. And that we got to do fireworks for that as well on the Colt Emerson. Yeah, James, you haven't gotten a single Olivia Pichardo yet, have you? And I've had her covered up all break. Maybe that's why. Hold on one sec. Let's see. Maybe she's mad at me for covering her up here. Now that we got the boxes with some room here, let's see if that helps a little bit. There we go. Oh, she's not there yet. There she is. Okay. Let's see if now that Olivia can see us, maybe she'll come out to play a little bit. Tucker Torman for Toronto. I beat you to the punch there, Putch. There we go. It's another RPA for the DPL. So, Steve Merck, congrats. We are heating up. This one's a 3-color patch for you as well. And it's to 199 again. Alexander Coelho, shortstop. Patch to 199. Congrats, Steve Merck. Get to put another RPA up there. Here's St. Louis Quinn Matthews. Pudgy, it's another Paul Skeens, and it's another red S. Paul Skeens red S for you. You got a lot of S's. But hey, we will take it. And it's different variations, though, actually, because there's 2 different variations of the Skeens card. So, you can get it in multiple variations. Nice. Grayson hit on the green status to $4.99 for Arizona. We have another redemption, guys. Let's see what it is. It is going to be base retro 2002 signature die cuts. It's Colt Emerson. Colt Emerson with the retro die cut autograph. Seattle hitting big. My guess is, I don't know, we'll have to check and see in the checklist what this is numbered. But this is very likely, Matthew, it's likely going to be pretty low numbered to be one of the retro die cuts. So congrats. Seattle continuing to hit big with Colt Emerson. We just got the out of 10 and now a redemption. Congrats to the Seattle spot. Absolutely rolling it tonight, Matthew. Oakland, Nathan Detmer on the autograph. Henry. Daryl Duran for the DPL. Chase Dollander, Higher Learning. DPL Blue Aspirations, Walkin' Noel to $349. 5 of $349 for Noel. Another great Future Threads RPA patch for Arizona. It's a red to 15. Tommy Troy RPA to 15. Great hit for Arizona. Greg. Tommy Troy to 15 on the big chunky Future Threads patch. There we go. Tommy Troy to 15. Arizona. Congrats, Greg. That's a great hit. So we're going to get another one out of 50 and another RPA. We're up to 14 on Skeens. Did I count the Skeens last time, by the way? Philadelphia, Walton. Autograph. Tyshawn Walton. For Cincinnati, we got an Ethan O'Donnell. Primary colors, Braden Taylor for Tampa Bay. Austin Tresser, New York, Black Aspirations. So this one's going to be very low numbered again to 75. 22 of 75 on the Tresser. 22 of 75 on the Tresser. Here's a die cut Minnesota Tanner Hall out of $3.99. Minnesota $3.99. A DPL auto of Walkin' Noel. I also feel, Steve Merck, to your question, I feel like Walkin' Noel is a name I feel like I've heard before as well. So usually when you get to those prospects, if you heard of them, that means they got to be worth something a little more. Yumin Lin, Arizona. Here's a future star status, Enrique Bradfield Jr. It had been a while. Enrique Bradfield Jr., Baltimore, Chris. Enrique coming back to back, this time with a green to $4.99. Enrique to $4.99. Boy, we are just slaying it with Enrique Bradfield tonight. Can't wait to count those up at the end. Albert Fermin on the DPL auto. So the DPL is really starting to heat up as well here at the end. Steve Merck. Good for you. And this guy is just all over it tonight. Colt Emerson. A nice teal patch in there for Seattle. Colt Emerson, pick number 22. Matthew B., congrats on the Seattle spot. Hey, Joe, here's Boston. Reamer. Another Spellbound R for Rhett Lauder, Cincinnati. Here's another gold, and it's a good one. George for the Yankees. You got a George Lombard Jr. gold die cut. And that's going to be numbered 15 of 24. George Lombard, 15 of 24. There we go. Congrats, George, on your Lombard of 24. And that is going to put our numbered up there. And just going to check some 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. Alright, guys. Thanks. Sorry about that. It's Kansas City autograph, Hyro Wyatt. James, that's the $3.99. Hyro Wyatt on the die cut. These die cuts, I like to sleeve them up right away so we don't bang them up at all when we sleeve them up. Oakland with a patch, Miles Naylor. Oakland, Miles Naylor, pick number 39, Henry. For Miami, it's Noble Meyer. Noble Meyer for Miami. Here's a future star status of Chase Dollander. Chase Dollander. Here's for Houston, it's a bronze Luis Baez to 275. Luis Baez to 275. Well, giving Olivia that visibility hasn't helped us yet, James, but we'll get after it. We still got time. Josh Kasevich for Toronto, Impact Impressions autograph. Here's another die-cut auto for Philadelphia. It's another good one of Aiden Miller. Aiden Miller to $3.99. So Philadelphia, Leonardo, you've been quietly strong there with Philadelphia and Aiden Miller. And the international, there's a Leo DeVry. Again, Leo DeVry, I know from a prospect, I know it's not the DPL to the question asked in the chat, but Leo DeVry, I believe, is at least in the minor leagues, if not at the major league level with San Diego. But he's in the international here. So, Eric, congrats. And we are down, in this case, guys, we are 75% of the way through. But the good news to that is we've got 25% more to go. You can take those as well. So we've got lots of time here yet. Is it possible to go through a whole case and not get an Olivia Pichardo? Unfortunately, James, I think it is possible. We're going to try and not make that happen, but it's possible. There's an empty box. But I'm going to do my best here to see if we pull her out. Hopefully for most of you guys, though, that break with card lines, you know that we're about making cards accessible for you guys, and we appreciate everyone buying into these. So you will be taken care of if we don't get anything out of Olivia there. There's an empty box. We don't like anyone to buy into a card lines break and get skunked. So we've always got some special things on hand for anyone that doesn't have the best break. Sometimes that's in the guise of maybe some packs or the guise of some extra cards. Sometimes we've got some extra hits to go around. There's an empty box. But either way, we like to make sure that everyone that buys into a card lines break is getting good value out of the break. So we'll see what we can do here, James, with the Olivia Pichardo. There's our empty box. Number 19. And empty box number 20. Leo's cards are pricey right now for the international. There we go. There we go, empty. D-Mac was eating dinner, coming back. D-Mac, we've hit quite a few out of less than 50, man. We've had a good night. I'm going to go again with, we'll go with the one box, and then we'll finish off as well. Oh, William, thanks for saying that, man. Hope you're having a good time tonight. Always appreciate the energy in the chat. As I get some of these packs open here, let me know what else you guys got going on this weekend. Anyone got any fun plans? Well, you still got some summer left in you. As of right now, someone would have to make a big run in our hit counter to upend Paul Skeens. And speaking of Paul Skeens, Pudgy, we're not done yet, D-Mac. 14's not enough. Here's a Paul Skeens red K for you, Pudgy. There we go. A red K putting Skeens up to 15. See if we can't hit that 20 mark when all is said and done. Here we go. Skeens K. For Tampa Bay, it's an Adrian Santana red prime numbers die cut. That's going to be to 200. Santana to 200. International. Here's another autograph for Eric. It is a Giovanni Rodriguez. Aspirations to 67. And international to 67. Another great hit. 67 is less than 100, which brings fireworks as always. D-Mac, you're loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, my friend. Sean McClain. Hidden Gems for Los Angeles, autograph. Atlanta, Drew Hackenberg. Jacob Wilson on the Spellbound O for Henry for Oakland. We got a green status for Miami of Thomas White, and that's going to be 189 of 499. Yeah, we pretty much are averaging Skeens a box, aren't we? Houston with a nice autograph. Luis Baez. Luis Baez autograph. Alan Roden on the Hidden Gems autograph for Toronto. Congrats, Greg. DPL. Ronnie Garcia. For the Spellbound White Sox, Jacob Gonzalez. James, there's a Z for you, Gonzalez. He's got 2 of those. So Skeen's got 2 S's. Here's Walken Noel on the Blue Aspirations for the DPL to 349. Congrats, Steve Merck. Some more Panini points. Another 150 Panini points. That is our 4th 150 points. We've got 2 250 and a 400 so far. Pudgy, here's another San Fran patch for you. It's a Bryce Eldridge. A DPL Paul Skeens. I don't know if the checklist has that, but I'll see what I can do for you. We'll see if we can't doctor up a card together. Maybe I might have to take a sleeve and put magic marker on there at this point, but we'll see what we can do. Arizona, Philip Abner. There's Grant Taylor for Chicago on the Higher Learning. Grant Taylor started out strong tonight for Chicago. The Dominican, a green Yon Martinez to 499. 195 to 499. Never mind. Chicago, Will Sanders again with an autograph. Die cut autograph to 399. Will Sanders to 399. For Tampa Bay, it's a patch of number 19, Braden Taylor. So Peter continuing to roll with Tampa Bay. Braden Taylor. Detroit, Max Anderson. Enrique Bradfield Jr. for the Orioles. Kansas City, it's a red Marwis Jorge. Marwis Jorge to 199. 68 to 199 for Kansas City. Congrats, James. A Walter Ford autograph. Impact Impressions for Seattle. Here is a Hector Skeens for the DPL. You got it, Steven. There he is. Hector Skeens Perez. His middle name is an S. Skeens Perez. Is that going to play? Will that play or no? Here we go. DPL auto. Chicago, Matt Shaw. Alright, 4 more boxes left to go, guys. His parents hated him. With 4 boxes, though, guys, keep in mind, anything is possible. Because each one of these boxes has 10 hits, right? And plus numbered cards. So all it takes is a 1-of-1 to switch everything around. And with 4 boxes, maybe there's 4 more 1-of-1s. Who knows? The law of averages would tell us that's not going to happen. Considering out of 16 boxes, we didn't get a 1-of-1. But, hey, we'll put our hopes up that the last 4 boxes all have 1-of-1, right, Nolan? Mm-hmm. Nolan says that's a card lines guarantee. I don't think
what?
I don't think I can back that guarantee up.
Let's find these accusations.
Rob almost just shut down the production when he heard me say that. What are you doing guaranteeing 4 1-of-1s? Ooh, some of these packs don't want to give up the cards. That's usually a good sign when they don't want to give up the cards. But it always makes me nervous because I don't want to hurt the cards. Okay. We're coming down the home stretch of this case, guys. Here we go. We've got a black primary colors Jacob Gonzalez for the White Sox. James. Out of 200 for Boston, it's a Justin Reamer. Prime numbers. Justin Reamer, 100 of 200. That's a half of a bookend break for you, Joe. Here's a die-cut auto for Boston. Oh, Joe, we're heating up for you just at the right time, my man. Christian Campbell, die-cut auto. It's going to be numbered to 399 as well. We're starting to roll here for Boston. James is looking for that 16th Skeens. Here's an RPA, though, for the DPL. It is Edison Cruz. Edison Cruz, right? If I turn the focus off, we can go with that. Stephen Merck's hitting all the guys. He's getting whatever Skeens and an Edison Cruz. That's a patch to 199, though, in all seriousness. 199 RPA for the DPL. So we'll take adding a 7th RPA on there. Congrats, Steve Merck. Minnesota, Dylan Kested. Arjun Namala for Toronto. Green for Oakland, Nathan Detmer to 499. 481 of 499. New York, Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing. AJ Ewing autograph for New York. Patrick Ewing. Wrong looking guy. We'll just say that. That is not Patrick Ewing. But congrats to the New York spots. Oakland, there's a Jacob Wilson patch, number 6. Jacob Wilson for Oakland for Henry. Number 6 pick. Cleveland, Cooper Ingle. There it is, James. There is your number 16 Paul Skeens for Pudgy. Pudgy wants 19, though. At this point, one would guess we could get there. It's a Paul Skeens red K. A red K. James wants a Patrick Ewing DPL card. Patrick Ewing's for everybody. Paul Skeens 216. Here we go. Colt Emerson back with another hit. A Colt Emerson die cut gold. Seattle 2 of 24. I've been doing a lot of fireworks, so we're going to do a fist bump for Seattle. Colt Emerson 2 of 24. Get that off there. Congratulations. 2 of 24. Colt Emerson has come out so strong for you, Matthew B. Congrats, man. Houston die-cut auto of Ethan Pecco. Ethan Pecco to 399 for Houston. For Cleveland, it's a Future Threads of Cooper Ingle. Cooper Ingle, Cleveland, Chris. For the DPL, it's Hector Perez. To the box in this case, I don't know what that said. This is Colt Emmer. What would the outside of the box actually? Yeah, if you look at it with all my stuff in there, it says right there, guys. It says this is an Enrique Bradfield and Colt Emerson case. We just didn't tell you that before we started breaking because we wanted you guys to buy the other teams. Jacob Wilson, Spellbound O for Oakland. There's a Nolan Shanuel Blue Aspirations. That's going to be numbered to 349. Nolan Shanuel to 349. For Cleveland, it's a Justin Campbell Impact Impressions autograph. Here's another RPA for the DPL. Samuel Luis with a red, white, and blue patch there. Looks more like the French flag, though. 199 to 199. Samuel Luis for the DPL with the RPA. Congrats, Steve Merck. That puts the RPAs up to 8. Getting killed by Skeens, though. The International, it's Victor Hurtado. Not to be confused with Furtado. It's Hurtado. It's not his Tato, it's Hurtado. Oh, sorry, guys. Jacob Gonzalez, Spellbound Z. James, a Z. DPL, Alexander Cuelos. Third cousin to Dylan Cruz. Prime numbers. That's going to be out of 200. 4 out of 200 on the Cuelo. Again, he is a fourth cousin to Dylan Cruz. You will have to get a subscription to Ancestry.com, though, to confirm that, Steven. Hey, Colt Emerson, have yourself a night. Colt Emerson, die-cut, Blue Aspirations auto to 81. Colt Emerson to 81. I think that is our 5th or 6th Colt Emerson numbered less than 100. 2 golds, a blue, a black, and an RPA. Holy smokes. Colt Emerson to 81. Seattle, Matthew. If you haven't yet, Matthew, please find that like button wherever it is on your screen and click it a bunch of times for me. Holy Colt, James says. Holy guacamole, James. Ignacio Alvarez, Atlanta. There's a hit for William. For Pittsburgh, it's a base of Mitch Jebb. Here's a Jacob Wilson S for Oakland for Henry. For Boston, it's a Blue Aspirations of Justin Reamer for 349. So Joe M. Reamer's done quite well tonight for you. Not any like major hits, but he's been coming out. Pudgy, here's a Dylan Head autograph for San Diego. Slam Diego, Dylan Head autograph. We got a Hidden Gems autograph, Jacob Marcy for Slam Diego. So back-to-back autos for San Diego. I'm trying to get you an Olivia, James. I'm trying. At this point, James, not that I don't want you to get skunked, but at this point, I almost am like intrigued to see if we can go without getting one. Just to see if it's actually possible to go through a whole case and not get something from the checklist at least once. Los Angeles, Yenner Fernandez. Braden Taylor on the Higher Learning, Tampa Bay. Houston, Green Status, Jake Bloss to 499. Jake Bloss, Houston to 499. Baltimore, there are guys besides Enrique Bradfield Jr. in their checklist, and there's one of them. It's Mac Horvath, who's a pretty good prospect. Congrats, Chris. Baltimore killing it tonight. Here's another DPL on-card autograph. Brian Aruza. Now this guy, to your question of the guys to look out for, this guy doesn't look like he's much older than 14 or 15, Steve. So you're going to want to hold on to this one for about 5 more years to see if he made it. Brewers, Brock Wilken. Primary colors, Chase Dollander, Colorado. For Los Angeles, we got a red prime numbers, Eric Swan. And that is to 9. 6 of 9 for Los Angeles. Terry. Fireworks, red to 9. Now, I don't know what the difference is with this red versus the other ones. But it's out of 9. 6 of 9. And either way you dice it. There's 6 of 9. There's 6 of 9. There's 6 of 9. There's 6 of 9. Congrats, Terry. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I just gotta amuse myself. 150 more points, guys. We got a lot to give away at the end. George, you got another George here. George Lombard, New York. Pick number 26 for the Yankees. For the DPL, it's Diego Madrid. Brock Wilken, future star status for the Brewers. Baltimore, Jake Cunningham on the aspirations to 349. 205 to 349. Oh. So it's actually... So it's a variation, that's why. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I did not know that. New York die cut auto of Jack Weniger. Jack Weniger to $3.99 for New York. Here's another DPL patch. Israel Estevez. Israel Estevez with the 2-color patch. For New York, it's Jack Weniger again. We got a blue Rhett Lauder for Cincinnati. A blue O. So that's going to be a $199. 39 of $199 for Rhett Lauder for Cincinnati. The DPL, a green status of Deary Gonzalez to $4.99. Seattle, Tyler Locklear. Heather's grandson. Tyler Locklear, Seattle. DPL, it's a Deary Gonzalez. Prime numbers autograph. A Deary Gonzalez to 60. 54 of 60. There we go, Steve Merck. There's a low number hit for you. 54 of 60. Deary Gonzalez, prime numbers autograph. Congratulations. And then we've got New York, Andres Chaparro. All right, guys. Not the left-footed part, but it could have been a variation. Budgie, it's been a long day, man. You can't play me like that. The left-footed thing did catch me off guard, but I thought you were just maybe typing something wrong, man. I thought you were dropping me some good knowledge telling me that was an image variation. You just got to tell me now if it's 6 of 9 or 9 of 6. Because otherwise I'm going to start flipping it around again until you know the answer. Alright, guys, we are down to it. We are down to our last 2 boxes in this case, and man, it has been a great case. I know there's a few spots that we might like to add a little bit at the end here, but I think as I'm looking down the checklist, Brown U, James is the exception there, but and we've gotten a couple stuff for international. It might be nice to fill in 1 or 2 more hits for international, of course. The Dominicans started to pick up again, so that's been good. The Nationals have done quite well with Dylan Cruz and got an autograph. Toronto's been all right. Texas, a little quiet, but a couple good hits. Tampa Bay has been great. The Cardinals did well early. The Mariners have done absolutely phenomenal. Colt Emerson killing it tonight. The Giants have done well. The Padres heated up in that last couple boxes. The Pirates, of course, you can see on the screen with Paul Skeens, have done amazing tonight. The Phillies have gotten a couple good hits. The A's have been very consistent. The Yankees have gotten a couple pretty good George Lombards. The Mets did well very early on with Colin Houck. Twins have pulled out a little bit. Brewers have been maybe a little quiet, so maybe we can bring a little more Brewer love before we finish up here. But Marlins have done well quietly. Both LA teams have done pretty well. The Royals have done well. The Astros have done all right. So all in all, we're doing all right. Cincinnati has done very well. Rhett Lauder, higher learning. Hey, Boston, Joe, here's a Kyle Teal to $4.99. Kyle Teal to $4.99. Now, this is one of the... There's two variations of him. There's one of him catching, and then there's this one of him hitting. And you don't see the one of him hitting as much. So that's a good one, Joe. He's also left-footed, Pudgy. The Brewers. Hey, there's a little love for the Brewers. Brock Wilken to 200. 70 to 200. Brock Wilken to 200 on the autograph for the Brewers. Nick Vogt for San Diego. Pudgy, it's a Hidden Gems autograph for you. Los Angeles, Jake Galoff, Zach's younger brother. There's another Enrique Bradfield Jr. deep. Los Angeles, another Jake Galoff red prime numbers to 60. 38 of 60. That's going to get us some fireworks. Now, if anyone can remember how many Enrique Bradfield Juniors we got and put that in the chat, I'm going to add an extra prize potentially for that one as well. Galoff. Seattle, Aiden Smith autograph. Seattle continuing to do well. There's a Hector Perez prime numbers autograph for the DPL. To 200. 67 to 200. Well, there's a nice stat. Cape Cod 2021 MVP, Brock Wilken. Yeah, his cards from Bowman are still holding very good value as well this year. Arizona, Jack Hurley. There's Ty Pete, Future Star status for Seattle. Arizona, Caden Grice on the green to $4.99. Pena, DPL signatures. Chicago with a patch, number 13, Matt Shaw. Congrats to the Cubs. Matt. The Cubs have been a little quieter, so glad to get a little more Matt Shaw love there. Houston, Alonzo Treadwell. James, there's another Jacob Gonzalez Spellbound. That's an A for you. Cincinnati, Ethan O'Donnell with the blue aspirations to 349. 158, 349. Jaden Ham on the die cut auto for Detroit. Detroit's done all right with him. $3.99. Miami with a patch for pick number 35. Thomas White. Thomas White for Miami. Austin Tresser for New York. Oakland with an orange Spellbound S die cut for Jacob Wilson. That's going to be $2.99. 25 and 99 for the Jacob Wilson. Congrats to Henry D on the Jacob Wilson $2.99. I think that's the second one of Wilson to 99 we've gotten. Hey, for the international, Eric, there's a little more love for you. $4.99, Leo DeVry. For Chicago, Peyton Pallett with the Impact Impressions autograph. Colin Price, Houston with the Hidden Gems autograph. Stephen M, there you go. You were worried with another Skeens. Leandro Garcia for the DPL. Here's another Dylan Cruz. It's a Red C. A Red C for Dylan Cruz. So Washington, Stephen M, we are not done with you yet either, my friend. Been a little while, though, since we had a Dylan Cruz, so glad to get that one going. Here's a blue Gino Grover for Arizona to 349. 149, 349. Houston, a Bryce Matthews prime number autograph. That's going to be to 200, or that's going to be not to 200. That's going to be to 60. 10 of 60 on the Bryce Matthews. And we're going to get another Skeens, he says. Get to 17. He says 7 cards from now. Bryce Matthews to 60. Here's Jake Brannigan for Pittsburgh. Hidden Gems autograph. Mike Bovey for Milwaukee. Matt Shaw for the Cubs, higher learning. For Pittsburgh, it's Carlson Reed to 499. 297 to 499. Hey, there's a nice Jace Young for Detroit. We hadn't seen any Young yet out of Detroit. So good one for the Tigers, Matt A. Good prospect, is up in the majors. Brian Aruza, DPL signatures. There's our guy Furtado, Hunter Furtado. Jacob Gonzalez, primary colors, Chicago, James. DPL prime numbers, Jeffrey Jimenez. That's a 9 of 9, or a 6 of 6, or a 9 of 9. An eBay 101, a Bookends Breaks, sponsored by Cardlines Breaks, whatever you want to call it. Steve Merck, that is a huge DPL hit for you. Jeffrey Jimenez, 9 of 9. All right, so we get to hit number 16 out of 50. Angel Senio, DPL signatures. We had not gotten this guy yet. Ooh, almost made it to the end. Ran out of my penny sleeves, so I got to get just a little bit more real quick. There we go. Here's a nice one. First round materials. Tommy Troy, Arizona, pick number 12. Tommy Troy, Arizona. Congrats, Greg. Hey, there's Ralphie Velasquez on the black Elite Extra Edition. Ralphie. Oh, not numbered. I sleeved it anyway. Because I love my boy Ralphie. So I'm going to sleeve him up. An Arjun Namala for Toronto. Here is a orange or bronze for Houston. Ethan Pecco. That's the 275. Ethan Pecco to 275. New York, it's a Zach Thornton die-cut auto. ZT, if you will. To 399. Zach Thornton, 399. San Diego Padres, Pudgy. Pick number 25, patch, Dylan Head. Yeah, 9 of 9, super nice. Let's see if we can get one more big one to finish this off here. Ty Floyd, Cincinnati. That is a pretty good one. Here's a gold primary colors, a red gold primary colors, Dylan Cruz. And that's going to be numbered 1 of 10, guys. So that is a big hit. Print number 1 of 10. First, I'm going to do a little fist bump with you, Stephen M. And then I'm going to let off fireworks while I load this guy up. Dylan Cruz to 10, guys. Absolutely monster of a hit there. The gold primary colors, 1 of 10, Dylan Cruz. Beautiful card. And we get to move Dylan up to 7, and we get to move our under 50 to 17 cards under 50. It's back-to-back Dylan Cruz, guys. Nice. Steve M filling it up at the end here. Dylan Cruz, 229 to 499. Another numbered Dylan Cruz, back-to-back Cruz. Boy, he's coming out strong here in this last box. 8 Cruz now. Great, great break for that. There's another Kumar Rocker for Texas. Congrats, Chris. Melvin Mojica, DPL die-cut auto. It's numbered to 399. And James, we officially won the challenge, if you will. We managed to make it through a whole case, 20 boxes, without getting an Olivia Pichardo. I'm sorry, man. We will take care of you. I promise that. But unfortunately, the Brown University spot absolutely shut out of a whole case. That is pretty incredible. Pretty improbable, quite frankly. But other than that, guys, holy cow, what a great break. We're not done yet. We've got Panini points to give away. We probably got some other fun stuff we're going to do. But Panini points to give away, so we're going to get those leprechauns going. And then we're going to do a recap here. And as always, with this product, we're not going to recap the whole thing. But I'm going to recap some of the bigger hits for you guys, and we'll have fun. But as we can see by the hit counter, it was an absolutely phenomenal break, phenomenal case. So thank you guys all so much for hanging out with us tonight. It has been a blast. It has been our pleasure to be able to rip with you guys. It's been our privilege to be able to rip with you guys. We've got, here's the list. As you guys can see, we got Brown U all the way up to the Diamondbacks. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take each Panini points and we're going to run individual Leprechaun races. What we're going to do is we're going to do like Leprechaun 100-yard dashes. So every one of them is going to be a 9-second long race. All right? So we're going to run 9 seconds. In each race, whatever team wins, I'm going to remove them from the list. So hopefully we spread out those Panini points a little bit. So we're going to start with the 400 Panini points. All right, good luck, guys. Place your bets on which Leprechaun you think is going to win if it's not one of your own. I'm going to shuffle them 4 times for 400 points. And here goes the sprint. It's going to be a quick one. Let's see who can jump out to the lead. We got the Blue Jays, Twins, the Reds making a move, the Nationals, and wham! There comes the Brewers. So the Milwaukee Brewers, Chris gets the 400 points. All right. Here we go. We'll go back to our list. James, the Brown U better win one. I don't know, man. It does not seem like Brown U's night. But we'll see what we can do. All right. So Brewers got the 400 points. We are taking them out. We're down to 32 teams. We're setting it for a 9-second sprint again, and we're doing this twice for 250 points. We're going to shuffle it twice. And for the first 250, here we go. In our next sprint, who is going to take this one? The Cardinals come flying out, and it is going to be the Rangers. So the Texas Rangers win the first 250 points. Oh, and we got to take Texas out of the running. Go ahead and get yourself some water, Texas. We're down to 31 spots, 9 seconds left. Here we go. Next sprint up. Who's going to get this one? It's a quick run. Who's going to pull out? It's going to be the San Francisco Giants. So the Giants with a nice goatee running there. Giants taking 250 points. And now we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 550 pointers. So we got to edit our list. We got to go to the Giants. We got to remove the Giants. We're down to 30 teams. We're going to set it. 150 points. We're going to shuffle it once. And here we go for the first 150 points. Who's going to win the sprints? It looks like we're got the Dominican maybe. No, it's the international spots. So the international spot takes that. Oh, James Brown took second place. It looks like it might be that kind of night for you. Brown took second place. International coming out of there down to 29 now. Set it for 9 more seconds for 150 points. Here we go. With 5 seconds left, there is nobody in the lead. Here comes the run. It is going to be the Nationals. So the Washington Nationals taking that one. These 9-second ones go quick, don't they, guys? Are they too quick? Is 9 seconds too quick? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. So Washington got taken out. We're down to 28 teams. We're going 9 more seconds here. Another 150 points at stake. Who's going to win this sprint? They're starting to get a little tired. It looks like the Mariners are going to continue their run. They do. Seattle going with 150 points. Seattle with a phenomenal break tonight. So we'll take Seattle out of the running. Down to 27 spots. 2 more 150 points to go. And we're going to send them off again. Who's going to take this one? We got the Cubs in a small lead. And the Tampa Rays come flying out. Tampa Bay. Alright, so Tampa Bay winning 150 points. We're down to 26 spots. We've got 150 points left. I'm going to shuffle it 3 times. And here they go. Who is going to take these last 150 points? It's the Rockies. It is the Rockies going for that one. All right, so the Rockies get the 150. So James J had Brown. He did also have the Royals and White Sox, who did well. But nonetheless, we hate to ever see a spot get shut out. So that's unfortunate there. Again, no leprechauns were harmed in the filming of this race. We'll get our team list back up and our hit counter back up. Boom, boom. Okay, so for the points, Colorado, Peter got 150. Tampa Bay got 150, Peter. Seattle got 150, Matthew. Washington, Stephen M. got 150. The international spot, Eric got 150. Pudgy, San Fran got 250. Texas, Chris got 250. And the Brewers spot, Chris got 400. All right, then we've got, I'm not going to recap all these, but here is a stack of autos and mem cards and die cuts and whatever that were all numbered 300 or less for the most part, or were prospects like Kyle Teal and guys like that, bigger names. So huge stack of hits there. Great stuff. Lots of DPL in there. We did have the Chase Davis to 200 out of that one as well. Then we had, we'll recap here, some of our bigger hits. And I didn't take the time to kind of go through them, so we're just going to kind of ramble through them. Prime numbers, Jeffrey Jimenez. This one was to 9. The Bryce Matthews to 60. The Jacob Wilson to 99. Jack Galoff to 60. Brock Wilken to 200 auto. Dier Gonzalez to 60. Rhett Lauder to 199. Eric Swan to 9. Colt Emerson to 60. Samuel Luis 199 RPA. The Colt Emerson to 24 gold. The Charles RPA to 199. Giovanni Rodriguez to 67. Seattle got the base signature Brody Hopkins redemption. George Lombard gold to 24. Austin Tresser, New York to 75. The Tommy Troy to 15. Colt Emerson to 10. The Seattle Colt Emerson redemption. 199 RPA for DPL. The Cole Foster to 7. Dollander to 199. Bitoni to 60. Kyle Teal to 199. DPL to 49. Colin Houck to 200. Another gold, Grayson Hitt to 24. Texas to 24. Enrique Bradfield to 99. Tanner Hall to 29. Or 28, I think. Ty Pete to 65. Tyshawn Walton to 81. Yumin Lin to 60. Another gold Vetrano to 24. And a gold Galoff to 24. Rhett Lauder to 99. Landon Marutis to 64. Tanner Hall to 72. Another gold, Max Anderson to 10 to 10. Braden Taylor to 99. The Blake Mitchell for Kansas City, James 6 of 7. Ty Floyd to 91. Grant Taylor to 9. Edison Charles to 76. Will Sanders to 60. Mitch Jebb to 60. That awesome Colt Emerson 2 of 3. Probably the best card in the box. You got 11 more cases showing up. Hurley to 99. Hales to 69. Grant Taylor to 49. Houck to 99. Grant Taylor to 99. And then we had so we had Dylan Cruz numbered. Dylan Cruz to 10. Dylan Cruz. Paul Skeens K. Paul Skeens K. Paul Skeens S. Paul Skeens S. Paul Skeens Blue S. Paul Skeens S. Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens E. Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens Blue K. Paul Skeens E. Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens S. Paul Skeens E. Paul Skeens. Dylan Cruz E. Dylan Cruz Auto. Dylan Cruz Mem Card. Dylan Cruz. Dylan Cruz W. So great break for Dylan Cruz and Paul Skeens. So happy about that. So happy to fill up almost everyone's spots with a lot of stuff. Guys, thank you all so much. You've been hanging out with us for this. Not too bad. About 2.5 hours to do the case. We did it hopefully at enough of a pace to be fun, but not so slow that you guys got bored. I had a ton of fun with you guys. That was a great break. Thank you guys so much. Thank you all. Congrats to the Cardlines family for 200 breaks and hopefully 200, 400, 600, 800 more and counting. But we have so many people to thank and appreciate. But most importantly, each and every one of you guys for buying into these spots. And for those of you that come and hang out with us every Tuesday and Thursday, thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Be safe. Have a great night. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Tuesday's breaks are up on eBay, so go check it out. We're doing 4 breaks again on Tuesday. Take care, guys. Appreciate you.